All right, hi, welcome to my bathroom. This is my first video that I have ever done, so bear with me. I'm gonna do a refresh for you today with my flaxseed gel. I wanted to do a refresh on really messed up hair to make sure that this is legit and that I'm not just giving you a tutorial for a refresh on curls that you could just take out of your buff and go. So last night I did not wear my buff, and I let my husband give me a head massage. I love it. It's my favorite thing that he does for me at night. And one of the things that I've really missed since doing the curly girl method, because I put it up in my buff and I'm like, don't touch it. But so I didn't wear my buff last night, and I let my husband give me a really good, thorough head massage, and then slept on a silk pillowcase. So this is what it looks like right now. And this is after I did my wash day 2 days ago with my flaxseed gel. I have a video now of my recipe for that, so you can check that out and try it. I suggest, like, all of my things that I'm doing are for coarse, thick, curly, wavy hair, which is what I have. So always it's best to remember that you really need to figure out your hair type and what works for you, because what works for me might not work for you. That's a thing that I've figured out on this journey. Okay, so the first thing that we do is, and you'll see that I have a lot of frizz under here, some separation of curl families, and curl families are like the groups of curls that like to stick together and hang out. So the first thing that we do is we will completely wet the hair. I do that with my water mister. This is my favorite. I got this early on in my curly girl journey. It's my favorite tool to use for wetting my hair. It has a really fine mist, and so and I always, when I do this, I put water and then my essential oils that I mentioned in my flaxseed tutorial. But those oils are rosemary, lavender, melaleuca, and turmeric. So whenever I fill up a water bottle of this size, I put a drop each oil and maybe a couple drops of the rosemary and lavender, just because I love the smell. And then I'll shake it up so I get that oil going, and then I just spray my hair all over, like liberally spraying in the water. So I'm getting the hair really wet, and I'll run my hands over the hair like this. I'm not raking. I'm only taking my hand and I'm running it along the outside. So then I'm just running it along. I'll even give it a little scrunch or two I forget what this technique is called, roping, I think. So I'm just kind of getting those curl families to remember where they're supposed to go. I'll flip my head over and I'm going to spray it some more really carefully. I'm not like shaking my head around. Just going to flip it over, spray the water all over, and then I'll flip it gently back and do that once more. So okay, so you'll see that these curl families are starting to come together. Okay, easy peasy. Next, I will take my flaxseed gel, and my sister, who was trying this out was like, flaxseed gel is really difficult to maneuver and put on my hair, and that is true. So that takes some getting used to as well. We could say this stuff resembles a lot of different inappropriate things, but let's keep it PG, folks. So I will just say that it is a thick, gloppy type of substance. So what I found with refreshes is I want to apply it with really, really wet hands. So I'm going to get my hands really wet. I'm going to scoop up a little so that it runs through my hand, and I'm going to rub my hands together, and then I'm going to take now these curl families that I've found after wetting my hair, and I'm going to rope and then scrunch my hair up. So I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so you can choose to do as many curls or as little curls as you want, but you know, for a typical day, if I'm going back to work and I don't have a lot of time, I'll just take some of those maybe around the face or those that have gotten a little ratchet underneath and finger coil or, you know, smooth it through and scrunch. I don't usually, when I do my refreshes, I don't diffuse. I simply let it dry, and then I'll wait for it to be crunchy, and then I'll scrunch out the crunch. So to me, this is good enough. Obviously I could do a lot more, and if you want to, you could do that too. But anyways, I hope that this was helpful for you. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you on the grams.